He has never rolled a car, but tonight, that's going to be his first order of business.
All right, Dave. We are set with that first roller. Now, as I mentioned, if you're a regular watcher of TNN's Motor Madness, you saw the rollover competition take place in Tacoma, Washington. These guys, I mean, they're going to roll this thing for fun. They're doing this for money. Watch this. Right at the ramp. Oh, yes. He got it on the roof, but the key to the deal is how many times you can roll it over. That, believe it or not, is not what you're looking for. You'll want that thing tumbling down the racetrack as many times as you can possibly get it to do it. Now, in Tacoma, we saw cars going over 3-4 times. They'll get one round through, and then they'll come back and do it again. The safety personnel will always go right to the car to make sure the driver is okay, and then you get to tip the car over. Take a look at this. Good air. Great hang time. It just didn't come all the way over. Slid on the roof. A lot of distance on the rooftop. Let's check in with Dave Burns. He's down there.
Has climbed out, and, buddy, I didn't see a lot of rolls there. What would you do different next time?
I hit it a little different angle, I'll tell you that.
Do you think the rest of the guys are going to pick up a little clue from you there on how to do it?
Probably.
Okay, as far as I can tell, guys, I think they only scored him probably 1 or maybe a half on that.
Maybe I'll get a distance.
He may get a distance record, that's right.
Well, Dave, you got a .5 for half the roll. Here, let's take one more look at it. See how it gets lots of air, but it doesn't come all the way over. And then the nose catches it right there on the corner, brings it back down on top of the roof. That's why he got the .5. The more times he goes over, the higher the score. You can see how he might change his line to the ramp there. But there's plenty more coming your way. The O'Reilly Auto Parts Springtime Slamorama. Speedway in Wichita, Kansas. Everybody set for the O'Reilly Auto Parts Springtime Slamorama. And Heat 1, the motors are running. They're set to go. Let's take a look at it. Tim Heffley and Kelly Lampe in this one, Dante.
29, Billy Jones, Wes Whitaker. Number 51, Todd Constable. Number 28, Darrell Fischer. And 58, Brent Thomas.
That'll be the lineup for the first one. Now, one car will be chosen by the Destruction Derby Determinator.
That's right, and our in-car cameras in car number 47, Kelly Lampe right there. Here they go, they're off. Ground zero is about to happen.
Are they on the mark right now? Them Gladiators are getting ready to get it on with a packed house here in Wichita, Kansas. Motor Madness, whoa!
This is that new format again. Remember, if you're a regular viewer of Demolition Derbies, you're probably wondering why they started in that starburst form, but damn, this is a great concept with 3 minutes per heat.
It really is, and it keeps the action going from arena to arena.
They got big cars out there, Dante. And
well, that car 24 right there, Tim Heffley, he's kind of the guy to beat here. He had first place in the 98 Club Superstition Smash in Mercer, Pennsylvania back in February.
That's
so
right.
He's a good runner here.
Of course, you saw that one right here on TNN. Car number 12, Wes Whitaker.
Man, over 100 wins in 22 years. He knows what he's doing. Everybody brought their station wagon tonight.
They brought the big guns tonight. Those little cars don't work, do they, Dream?
No, they don't. We figured that out.
Oh, number 12, driving a 74 Chevy. Owns a salvage yard, so you know he doesn't have any problems getting pieces.
No, he can get parts whenever he wants. That's Darrell Fischer.
Number 28, Darrell Fischer. He's got a Chevy Impala.
Car 29 there seems to be stuck. There's car 47. We haven't heard. That's Kelly Lemke. That's our in-car camera car. Maybe we can get a shot here on the in-car. Last year, he wasn't allowed to run here in Wichita because of illegal equipment. The rules here are a little bit different than they were in Mercer, Pennsylvania. They could chain their cars up and weld the bodies, but here they run by the California West Coast rules, and Dutch Holland makes them stick to those rules.
Hey, how tough are these Demolition Derby drivers in Kansas? Well, our in-car camera got knocked out on the first hit. These guys are putting a pounding on each other.
I tell you what, 251 is a head hunting. He's looking for somebody, Ralph Shaheen, to go ahead and get loose from him right here in Wichita tonight. 51 is cutting up out there. Look at this.
We got about 38 seconds to go now for the final here.
Well, with 3 minutes, Dream, you got to come out hitting and hitting early. You can't stand around and save the equipment here.
I think this is about the closest we've been to the action all year, isn't it? We're right on top of it here.
Yeah, I noticed Dream kept scooting over a little bit.
He's getting closer and closer to you.
I moved my chair out the way because I thought my tail might get in the way.
There's 51, Todd Constable from Rolla, Missouri.
Yeah. Oh, that was a good lick right there. That's what Dutch Holland
Tim
is
Heffley,
watching, too.
Yes, sir. There's Tim Heffley. He's kind of the guy to beat here.
Not much time left, guys. They need to go ahead and pour it on.
Oh, you heard that one.
There's a good hit. Real good hit.
Oh, Dutch is watching them close, too.
There's Dutch Holland right there with his white friend right to his side.
Now, you know the Dutch can pick the winner here, and he can also add somebody if they competed to his liking in this event.
Watch this hit. This is the opening. Great demolition derby action. That's why Dutch Holland has gone to this new Starburst design.
Car number 29 got spun around in ground zero there.
Yeah,
Here's another shot at 28. That's
Right.
Darrell Pfister again. I think Tim Heffley lived up to his reputation here. He had a pretty good showing.
We'll see what Dutch Holland thought of his efforts. Let's go to Dave Burns to find out what Dutch thinks.
This is Dutch Holland. He is the demolition determinator. And Dutch, you have the option tonight of choosing 1 or 2 each time and an alternate. Who'd you pick this time?
Well, the winner automatically is car number 51.
Okay.
Fantastic job. Yeah. We're sending 2 out of this to the main event. Number 12 is way up there in points. And number 47 goes in as an alternate in case one of them can't make it.
Okay, Todd Constable, Wes Whitaker, and the alternate will be Kelly Lampe.
Well, that's pretty much what you were thinking there, Dan.
Well, I thought 24 did a pretty good job, but obviously the Determinator didn't see it my way.
Well, plenty more coming your way here. The O'Reilly Auto Parts Springtime Slamorama. Well, we've only got 1 heat into the bag, and number 2 already set to go. The O'Reilly Auto Parts Springtime Slamorama continues here at I-81 Speedway in Wichita, Kansas. Car's already out on the racetrack. Vic Whaley Jr. is in the 7. Reverend Mike Ruckers in the number 2 there, Dante.
Number 13, T.J. Kraft. 59, Dwight Williams, Ed Woodward, Bernie Vanderhoof, and Dave Young in car 35.
We got to watch that 59 now. That's the one with the elbow on the hood. Now, it's done been pointing at me up here. We're right on top of these guys. Madness. Wow, what a roll we are on Motor Madness.
You know, demolition derby drivers come from all walks of life, but this is a first even for us. The driver of car number 31 right there on your screen, that's Mike Rucker. Known to his congregation as Preacher Mike, the man who saves lost souls.
The Bible talks about being healed, being restored, being made whole. Has there ever been a time in your life when you felt all alone? When you were discouraged, despondent, you felt abandoned, you felt like junk? Let me tell you, you can be salvaged. There is hope for you. There is a challenge in your life if you'll just allow us to help. My, you've been through some fiery trials in life. You know what pain is. You suffered greatly, but you'll come out stronger for it. Oh, my friend, it looks like you've succumbed to many temptations down the road of life. Why, some would even say you've lost your soul, but no one's beyond the hope of redemption. You look fairly good on the outside, not too many miles on the wear and tear of this old body. My, when we get under the hood, though, it looks like sin has corrupted you.
Preacher Mike's mission today, find the one vehicle he can save and ride to glory.
Lord, you know how we'd like to win this derby. We've been all through the junkyard and haven't found anything yet. Some way, God, you're going to have to give me a sign. Please give me a sign. Thank you, Lord. Thank you.
Well, that's one way to choose your car, huh?
Well, that's a first.
Oh, man, I'm telling you.
Well, let's see if the divine decision is a good one for the preacher. Here we go.
Oh, well, they met right in the middle, Dante, just like it was designed to do, and now they're pulling out all stops.
That's one of the best starts we've seen all year right there.
That was a heck
Car
of a
number
hit.
7, Vic Whaley Jr., winner of last year's 97 Florida free-for-all. He's getting after it. There's the preacher.
Whaley swinging that rear end around.
Yeah, the Preacher's back. Yeah, Preacher might need a little help. Number 7. Really cranking on it right now. Whoa, do it to it.
The 35 they just hit there, Dave Young. He's got to be the only driver we know of that comes all the way from Montana to be on CNN.
That's a long haul, I tell you, for a Destruction Derby, isn't it?
That's dedication. Preacher putting his licks in there. You see the clock in the upper portion of your screen on the left. Preacher got a good car, but he's going to need a little help with clock management, Dan.
Yeah, he does. He's also got pieces of it laying out there. That number 7 is just weighing him out. I don't want to say what he's weighing out, but he's weighing him out.
How about old number 13, TJ Kraft? He put a shot in there.
Whoa!
Now they're getting after it a little bit. Preacher's getting involved there with Vic Whaley.
I like that 13 car there, Dan. He's yellow and black one. He's put a few good looks in there.
Whoa, right through the barrier the Preacher's gone. He's over in the other arena now. He shoved him out of his pew.
He needs a little help from the congregation right now, doesn't he?
What was that, Dante? He shoved him out of his pew.
Yes, he did. The Preacher looks like one of his lost souls over there in the congregation in the other arena. I tell you what, I'm a little partial to number 7. Don't ask me why. Whoa, we just got some mud up here in the desk.
Yeah. Well, it's not racing unless you get dirt in your drain, Tom. I'm telling you, 17 is really going at it. All the way from Mouston, Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Less than 30 seconds, guys. Less than 30.
I'm getting dirt on my grid sheets here.
I tell you what, Dante, you might agree with me on this. This is one of the best shots at this thing we've seen of this new format right here on Motor Madness.
This is going to be a tough one to choose a winner on this, that's for sure. That number 7, Vic Whaley Jr. from Coulterville, Illinois, is doing a heck of a job.
Yeah, he's a good one. Hey, that one hurt.
Ooh, good shot on the Preacher there, and number 47, or 49 is it? There it is, that's it.
I feel like I'm at a sprint car race as much mud as these guys are taking.
We're going to put mud flaps on you.
Even
is this new makeup for you, Ray? Look at this. Don't, here, let me see here. Don't move. I got to get this off you. There you
got a bunch on the left side of your head, too.
Even Kinzer doesn't kick up that much.
Somebody tell him the race is over. Boom!
Hey! Dante, you never got hit that hard in the NFL.
I'm dodging bullets here, guys.
You think we put the big guy on the inside, he'd block a little mud for it.
Come on, Dusty, you got to block better than that.
I caught some for you, Dante. I caught some.
Got the human mud flat to my left over here, and I'm still getting tagged.
I like it.
Oh, man, who's it going to be coming out of this one? Is the Preacher going to make it, Dave?
I'm sorry, my brother. No, he's not going to make it. He didn't make it. The 17 of Bernie Vanderhoof, all the way from Wisconsin. He made it, and TJ Kraft is the alternate. So Vanderhoof is in. Kraft stands by.
All right, thank you, Dave.
What happened to our guy number 7? I thought he was.
I thought Vic was in there too, Dante, but
I don't know what Dutch was looking at. Is he looking at the same race we were?
He might have been dodging mud flaps there.
So we got 17 Bernie Vanderhoof and 13 TJ Kraft, right, to go to the final?
Yeah, I'll tell you what.
That's interesting. I thought Vic Whaley drove pretty good there.
I thought he did a great job.
You know what, guys, too? This only is just what Motor Madness is all about. We talked about Naples, Florida. We're going to talk a lot about it tonight. Went on with the swamps. If it's got a motor, Shaheen, you always say this.
Well, we are set to go again with another one. This is shootout number 3. The great thing about this format is just as soon as we get done with one, Dusty, we're ready to go with another one.
Yeah, I tell you what, from the first time we've seen it down in Orlando, it's brought a tremendous amount of excitement. And let me tell you what, fans sitting at home, this is exciting. Don't get worried because Knudsen come out here trying to mess up a good night here in Wichita, right, Dante?
Well, there's our field on the screen right there that was just flashed up. We're getting ready to start shootout number 3 here, as Dusty said earlier. Waiting for the green flag to drop.
They'll get another 3 minutes to slam their way into the final. And that's pretty much what we're doing. The winner of each of these shootouts transfers to the main.
Here we go, car 18 right there, getting right into it, Lyndon Branson.
That zebra striped car is Jeff Fromholtz from Parks, Nebraska. He took second place in last year's Wichita Classical Crash. Oh, we got one up on the barrier.
Yeah, he went all the way and hung it up for it. He just got knocked off of it, too.
That's Andy Hansen from Clearwater, Minnesota. Third-place finisher in the winter wipeout from Winston-Salem.
Well, that number 30 really went at him hard.
That's David Johnson, a Texas boy, all the way from Perryton, Texas.
There you go, homeboy.
You know something about those Texas boys, don't you, Dream?
I'll tell you what a proud place to be, but what a great night to be in Wichita.
There's number 19, Steve Savage, getting after it.
Now look at the zebra car swinging the rear end around, lining himself up for another attack.
Steve Savage uses, he's kind of a colorful character. He uses Derby as a stress relief. I guess that would be kind of stress relieving,
I'm
wouldn't it?
telling you, I could use one of those right about now. That's a Knudsen.
Yeah, you talk about stressed out. He can do it. Back to what it's all about. Why we came here.
Maybe we
Tex Johnson. There's a good nickname.
That is. That's number 30 right here.
That's our fellow from Perryton, Texas.
Yeah.
19 car of Carthage, Missouri, Steve Savage. Guy that stress relieves himself by demo derby. That's better than paying some psychiatrist to go lay down on his couch, huh, Dream?
Well, I'll tell you what, unless it was a lady psychiatrist, and I might go lay down on the couch, talk to her, you know.
19 cars all the way over to the other zone. Here's the 18 car, Lyndon Branson, Hyannis, Nebraska.
Putting a hit on Darrell Coomer there from Scott City, Missouri.
No, Lyndon driving with a heavy heart tonight. The gentleman that got him started in Demolition Derby passing away just 1 week ago.
That's right.
So Lyndon racing in that 18 car with a heavy heart tonight.
Doing a good job, too.
Yeah, you take a look at these guys out here, and they're really putting an effort in. If they were driving an Indy car, just as much effort as driving an Indy car. These guys come up here, they wait all week, all month, coming from Montana all over, and you see how they get tangled up right here. Through adversity, the Gladiators surviving here.
There's my zebra car there, Dante.
That's number 27, Jet Fromholtz, 24-year Derby veteran. He's been around a while.
Yeah, he was telling us earlier today he's ready to put on a big show, and he's giving it a whirl.
Sure is. He was second place last year at the Wichita Classic crash here.
Now, they did water down the front straightaway here at 81 Speedway, so kind of searching for a little traction, too, to get the car going.
We saw him last year, too, out at San Jose at the Intergalactica out there.
Yeah. And there's our checkered flag. Well, I don't know, Dream. I'm not sure anybody really stood out in this one.
Yeah, you take a look at 19 and 27. You know, I thought 30 did a good job at first. Dante, was it good enough to move him on?
He got off to a real good start, but he didn't really finish that well, so I think that's going to hurt him a little bit.
How about the guy right here putting the 42 on? That was a 42, good hit.
Andy Hansen, yeah.
That scored him some points for the 30. Old Tex put on a couple of good licks here, too.
Yeah, here he comes back.
2-1 there.
He could be our guy, gentlemen. How about it, Dave Burns?
Well, you know, even though the 2 of Coomer just launched Andy Hansen over the barrier early on, he didn't make it. According to Dutch, it's going to be Lyndon Branson in the 18. He is the winner. Also, Jeff Fromholtz is going to move on in the 27. And you also picked an alternate. That is...
Alternate's number 30.
That would be number 30. That's David Johnson. He's standing by.
Well, Lyndon Branson racing with a heavy heart here tonight. As we mentioned earlier, the gentleman that got him started in Demolition Derby passed away just 1 week ago, and now Lyndon is going on to the main event here tonight. That's kind of a nice story.
That's fitting, yeah. I mean, he drove a real good match there. He was very aggressive, and he wasn't going to let anybody off the hook out there. So that's good that he's going to the final.
Now we're just kind of working our way through it here tonight as Dutch Holland keeps setting up the field for our main event here tonight. Now, we will run these 2 different segments of Racetrack Dream, and then we'll take that barrier out in the middle, and we'll go with our main event a little bit later. So the O'Reilly's Auto Parts Springtime Slamorama continues. We got Springtime Slamorama continues. We got plenty more great action for you coming up. Stay with us here on TNN's Motor Madness. Here live Friday night fix of adrenaline. Intergalactic Crunch Off 2, the Monster Smash. Steve Evans.
I have never seen race drivers with pillowcases over their helmets. This is the cruisers class. Diane talked about it earlier. Let me fill you in. It's hugely popular in this region. It was invented right here at 81 Speedway. And every Thursday night, they pack this place to watch race cars that aren't worth $100. Normally, they go the conventional direction a few laps. Tonight, it's just through turn 3. And because this is madness, we have asked them to blindfold the driver and do it in reverse. And Randy Geiser, how are you going to communicate with your guy?
I don't know, just tell him see what happens.
Just yell at him?
I guess.
Have you practiced at all?
A little.
Where?
At home in the field.
That's where you do this, at home in a field. Let's look at the grid.
Well, that's pretty much why my cruiser career is over. I don't have a field.
This is one sport I'm not going to try. We've got Craig Burnett, Mika Stoner, Don Yoder, and Randy Geiser in car 002. 00 is Mark Ortiz, Doc Robertson, Randy Dix, Claude Range, Troy Teeter, John Baer, John and Bud Johnson, Jerry Plenert, Larry Richter, Larry Smith and Alan Durham, Don and Todd Derringer, Dobie Lowry, and Jimmy Burgess.
I'm not quite sure what to expect out of this game.
I have never seen this before. This is going to be interesting.
Yeah, when you practice out in the field, you got to have something wrong with your intergalactic lead.
But, you know, if he tells him, if he's looking back and he tells him to turn left, that's the driver's right. So that's got to get confusing.
Well, here they go. Here we go.
Here's our in-car camera, and car 66 driver Larry Smith, and gasser is Alan Durham.
Wow. Wow.
Look way up there.
Right off the edge of the racetrack. That's no man's land out there. Oh, not that way, 72. Look at the 3-car.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, he's got some good guidance going. That number 3 car just easing on down there.
Well, he had it.
Well,
72. Don Derringer and Todd Derringer, brother act going on. They're
going to do it. Here comes 66, coming up fast.
Wow.
Yeah, don't back it into the wall.
Oh, he backed it. Oh, he's got to get out of that mess right now.
He's got to get out of 3. How did he?
Wow, look at this. The 115 just moving it down the back chute. That's Leonard and Richard going at it.
They're the winner.
Hey, you know that old saying, got eyes in the back of my head.
I'm telling you, radar.
You better.
115, that's drivers Jerry Plenert, and the gasser is Larry Rickard.
Well, I tell you what.
Reichert.
Wow.
That is the cruiser race.
You guys get Clyde, Jay Dancer on the phone for me on Morgan Holiday before we go on with this. Anyway, I'm talking about lawsuits, boy. That's good. Now, I wonder if he knows where he's at.
Well, Dave Burns, how are they feeling?
Well, we're going to run in here and just check. That was amazing. Do you want to tell us how it didn't look from your angle?
I couldn't see a doggone thing, I'll guarantee you. If it wasn't for Larry, I don't know how we would have made it. He kept saying, go my left, your right, my left, your right, straight. And I just had to go from there. That's all I could do.
Guys, like any other form of racing, it's communication all the way.
Boy, was it ever, Dave. I have never seen anything like that. Was wild. Now, remember, this is just the first heat. We've got another heat race, a cruiser's dream, and then we've got the final coming up. Nobody was eliminated out of that heat race. That just helped set the field for our main event later on tonight. We're going to add to the field. That's going to be crazy with all those cars out there driving.
With 20 cars out there, it's going to get real busy, especially over here in turn 2. But, you know, that communication is the biggest factor.
Yeah.
Yeah, and having a field to practice in.
Yeah, the big field is the key.
Yeah.
You got to have a place to do that in and get some practice. Obviously, that is the key to it. I need Dancer on the phone while we got a little break right here, not a break.
Time being, we'll talk to Courtney Bartley. Now, he is going to be the next rollover guy out. And when he's not running rollovers, he is a service technician for Kansas Corp. They make the insert stuffing things that go in your newspaper. Thank him for the coupons next time you clip them. Now, Courtney, did you learn anything? Well, actually, what did you learn from Darrell Teal's first run?
He got a lot of good air, a lot of speed. He was a little square with the ramp, and I think if you just come off of it a little crooked, it'll be a little better roll.
All right, he's thought about it, and he's getting ready to go.
You got to love a guy that says he got good air, but he just didn't get crazy enough getting off the jump there, Dream.
Well, they got to be a little crazy to do this. Watch this, Dante.
Going after it. Here he goes. Courtney Bartley.
That was a good one.
Oh, just up on the roof. That's not good enough.
He didn't have enough speed. You know what I mean? I really believe that.
He didn't have enough speed, and he hit the ramp a little too square. He needs to hit it more on the left side, and then as soon as he gets up on that right side, he needs to tuck that right front wheel to the left, and that'll get the roll going for him. Watch this. See, he hits it a little bit too square. Now crank it. There you go. No, not quite.
Yeah.
Car straightened out on him.
Not even a full roll.
No, he hit the ramp a little too crooked.
I think as much as you know about this, Dan, I think
he should do it.
I've rolled a few in my day. I've rolled a couple.
But those are all
not intentionally, but I figured out afterwards why.
You've rolled out a bunch, too.
Yes, I have.
Yeah. Oh.
Shame on you, Ralph.
Oh, there you go. Here's a view. Hi, Courtney.
You've got a hard camera right above me. I don't know.
How about it, Steve?
Courtney Bartley is still caged in here. They can't get him out. He's going to get out the other side. Now, Courtney, your girlfriend Tracy's an EMT. Do you need her?
That's all right. I need her all the time, but not right now. I'm not hurt.
Okay, he's okay, guys, and it looks like, does he score another .5?
I'll tell you what, Courtney Bartley gets a bonus point for figuring out the right thing to say about his girlfriend when he's upside down, right? Needs her all the time, but not right now to get safely out of the car.
That's politically correct.
Yeah, it's pretty smooth.
Very smart,
I'll tell you something else, guys, and we talked about it during the break. These lawsuit thing has been going down right.
He's from Lawrence, Kansas. And, John, you having a good time?
Whatever.
John, would you like to do this maybe when you get a little bigger?
Whatever.
Well, if you did do this, which kind would you like to do? The rollover, the demo, the cruiser, what?
Whatever.
John, can we come over to your house tonight and burn it down?
Whatever.
Mr. Evans? Mr. Evans.
Oh, no.
No. I got something I think you'll find interesting here. This is a lawsuit for you for defamation of character.
I know. Solve this. Let's go racing.
There you go.
That sounds like a good thing to me. Here's
Shootout number 4. There's Jerry Perry, number 45, 46, Janelle Soroki, John Hickman, Richard Gomat, Brett Newman, Scott Moman, and Jason Tate.
That's your lineup.
7-car field.
Drive fast or be last, it says. Hit hard or go home, Dream, would have been another one.
I'll tell you what, they all went at it right there in the center. That's what it's designed to do. Motor Madness right here. Everybody still picking up dirt, Dante.
We're getting bombed here. This is happening right underneath us, folks. Car number 39, that's Brent Newman. At 45 is Jerry Perry, the Crash Master, they call him. First place champ in 98 Florida Free-for-All at Orlando.
That's quite a nickname to have, the Crash Master.
Yeah.
Huh?
I'll tell you what, he did a great job there in Orlando, and he's trying to get it together tonight. But the competition here in Wichita, Kansas is really, really going all out. Watch 45.
He had one of those big station wagons down in Orlando, too, Dream. Remember that?
Yeah, he did. Everybody brought that station wagon.
They're bringing all the big guns tonight.
He's got championships in 5 different states.
Yep.
How many titles you got in different states, Dream?
I had him in every state, just like Dante. He was the greatest passer of all time. You're sitting here with legends.
There's number 55. That's Richard Gomat from LaVilla, Iowa.
As his twins enjoy derbying as much as he does.
His what?
His twins.
His twins.
Yeah, the family that derbies together stays together, Dream. You know that.
21, John Hickman there. He's running many demons over different models of cars and found many popular cars and Chevy wagons. That's his favorite, that Imperial.
Hey, Dave Burns, what does this look like from down there?
Well, John Hickman's running a Lincoln Continental tonight, guys, and because of what they call suicide doors, doors that both open from the middle, he's running a reinforcing bar across both door sides. He's the only guy that's allowed to have that because of the Lincoln Continental.
Don't see suicide doors on too many of today's cars there.
Well, I tell you what, this has been some great action. Put aside the Knudsen thing. Everybody's upset. We need to concentrate on what's going on here. Got to pick a winner, Dante.
45 seconds to go. It's going to be another tough one to call.
Oh, boy, the
Good
45.
shot.
Jerry Perry,
Good
the
shot.
Crash Master, laying out some metal.
Yeah, I like him a lot, I tell you. One of my Florida boys from down there in Florida.
You can easily see why he won when he was down in Florida.
That's what I mean.
He's aggressive. Number 55, Richard.
Oh!
You can see how badly he wants to be back here for the Intergalactic Crunch-Off.
I tell you what, 39's doing a good job.
39, that's Brent Newman. He's a Northwest Airlines employee.
What does he do? He don't fly a plane, I hope.
I hope not.
Yeah, I don't want to know.
Maybe he's one of them that throw them bags around. There's a great fans here, Ralph Stevens.
Oh, that's it, Dream. Checkered flag is out. This one's over. Wow.
What do you think, Dante?
I don't know. I like Jerry Perry a lot. He lived up to his reputation there.
He's going to be
Here's
tough
some
to beat.
replays here. You know what? These guys are really meeting in the middle better than any other derbies we've had before to kick off the starts here.
I think so.
And I think we got to give a tip of the hat to Dutch Holland for improvising and coming up with this Starburst format A real innovator in the world of demolition derbies is Dutch Holland, and he's by with Dave Burns.
Yeah, and we're just getting things kind of put together down here. And guys, Jerry Perry, yes, he repeats. He will move on. Also, will Scott Mailman Sr., he'll move on as well in the 48. And the 39 of Brett Newman, he's the alternate just in case they need him.
The Crashmaster going on as the O'Reilly Auto Parts Springtime Slamorama continues on a beautiful Friday night at 81 Speedway in Wichita, Kansas. Welcome back, Wichita, Kansas. The O'Reilly Auto Parts Springtime Slamorama. That's why we've come here.
And we're getting
Here's
ready
our lineup for number 5, Dan.
Shootout number 25, Joe Tomaszewski, Joe Roan, Tim Kaufman, number 43, number 40, Shea Walden, number 22, Dwight Byers, 34, Doug England, 23, Andy Arms. And here we go.
They're getting at it right from the get-go.
Andy Ames put a good look out of Commerce, Oklahoma, number 23. He's a janitor by trade. About Joe Roan sliding that cow car around there.
Yeah, he's got it decorated like a cow, but that's a big old cow.
You know why? You know what he does for a living?
What?
Spreads manure.
I hear you.
No joke.
Well,
what he does.
That sounds like Knutson to me. Spreading manure.
Spreading Knutson around.
Yeah.
That's what he does.
That's exactly what it sounds like. He's getting her backed up, though, Dante. Look at this. Getting a run on him, Hoff.
He's putting a hit on him pretty good there. There's number 22.
That can't be a great opening line. Hi, what do you do for a living? Well, I spread manure.
I'm a manure salesman.
Wow. Yeah.
Big Chrysler Newport with a small block Chevy. He rebuilt himself. He's got in there.
That 34 there feels pretty clean on that one side. Whoa.
Oh, there's a good hit.
The cow car got hit again. The cow car got hit. But it's the cow sandwich. You're crazy, girl. A cow sandwich.
The
Tim Kaufman
Big
got a
Dog.
good hit there.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
They call themselves a Big Dog. Tim Kaufman, a member of that team.
They look like they're ganging up on him.
Out of Corydon, Indiana.
Number 40, Shea Walden. He got 61 feature wins and over 200 derbies.
Wow.
Oh, there is a lick from the 34, Doug England.
Well, they all out there in the middle, too.
Doug England, as you mentioned, was voted Driver of the Year and Sportsman of the Year several times.
Owns an auto shop.
Lots of parts.
Oh, yeah. Oh, how
Yes.
about that?
Yes, that was a good one.
Multiple hits. That's what Dutch Holland's going to be looking for, Dream.
You better believe it. He's been hard on some guys tonight.
He really has,
Yeah,
hasn't
he
he?
has. You know, he's my libation drinking buddy. Libation, not meaning alcohol, libation. We get together and talk about...
And libate.
Yeah, libation. and we talk. Oh, you guys are crazy. And we talk about how he picks some of these guys. You know, he can't watch everything. It's like a referee, right, Dante?
I'd like to be a fly on the wall in that conversation between you and Dutch.
Dutch, my man.
He is the man.
16, 15 seconds going on here.
Here we go. It's counting down. 34 and 43 are still getting after it.
Yeah, they look
Doug
good.
England and Tim Kaufman. There's Doug England again. He's got his rear end pumped up there.
Up in the air, yeah. Yeah.
They call that Heine High.
Heine High.
I'll just let you two go there.
Wasn't there a song made out of that? Heine, 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 whoa.
Uh-huh. Here's what happened
All right.
before the song.
We got off to a good start. Good collisions there. All 6 cars hit pretty good.
Pretty good hits in here.
Tim Kaufman.
Here's a good lick. Picked him up off
Did
a
you see
two-wheel.
his head snap there? He went all the way down to the seat.
Some pretty good hard hits in this one, Dave. Who's going to go on?
It will be Doug England. You guys called it right in the 34. And also Tim Kaufman is going to go on in the 43. The alternate this time, Dwight Byers.
I think I'd agree with that.
Yeah, I would too. Good call, Dutch.
So the O'Reilly Auto Parts Springtime Slamorama will continue on here in Wichita, Kansas. Our field getting set for the main event. Down. Number 6 up, Dante.
Here we go. Number 6, number 1, Kevin Huggins. Number 57, Mike Perkey. 16, David Seacrest. 3, Chris Jogers, Matt Longest, and Ed Bowman. Number 14. 6 cars in the shootout. Number 6.
Bowman helmet should have our in-car camera. Oh, my.
Boy, that was a shot right there, guys.
Matt Longus out of Aurora, Colorado landed that hit.
And just lost his right rear tire. Axle, actually. Look at that. He lost his axle and tire.
Yeah.
That was as hard a hit as I've seen from the get-go right there. This year in 1998. That was a good one.
Here's a look at it again. Watch this.
The car number 1 there, the right rear wheel.
He takes it right off. Wow.
Car number 14.
14 comes right off.
That's Ed Bowman,
our in-car cameraman.
In-car camera. We're not going to see too much from Ed tonight.
No, you can't move with your back wheels not rolling. You know, it's rough.
That's a shame. He's been driving for 10 years and holds over 12 championship titles, but he had some bad luck in this go-round.
These guys are really putting on a show out here in Wichita tonight. Motor Madness, I guarantee you.
Great action going on here. Kevin Huggins traveled over 10,000 miles in the last year to attend 4 T&N Derbies. That's how dedicated he is and how powerful, I think, Dream, T&N's coverage of these Derbies is.
Yeah, it is all types of motorsports. That's what it's all about right here on TNN and Motor Madness, where the madness is. It's right out there, Dante.
Your leader in live demo derby coverage, of course, here on TNN, with a minute to go in this one.
Number 3, Chris Jogers there. He's a deputy sheriff in St. Genevieve County.
Well, you don't want to try to run away from him, do you? He'll take you out.
He will. He knows how, that's for sure.
I'll tell you what, that number 1 still got a little wobbly leg back there.
That's Kevin Huggins.
I love the helmet on the driver in the 26 car. That red and black one right there, he's got like a skeleton helmet.
Yeah.
Driver's car 26, that black and red one right there. Matt Longus.
Yeah, and he's got a flat tire on the right side.
See that, Dream? See
yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
The teeth and everything?
Yeah, he looks good.
All right, less than 30 seconds to go. They're still back.
Oh, yeah.
Matt Longus took a big hit there. That's that car number 26 you're talking about.
Number 1.
Aurora, Colorado.
Number 1.
Boy, Huggins just put it at Perky, didn't he?
Yeah.
Here's Perky. He gets it again. Oh, Perky can't get away. Past winner of the Tulsa, Oklahoma Derby.
17 years he's been doing this. A lot of love for the sport. Whoa. There you go.
We're done.
Matt Longus trying to get back in the game here.
Wow.
Slinging mud your way, Dream.
They're throwing mud right at me. Give me one of the mud pies back here.
At least you're not throwing lawsuits.
I got hit. I've been hit.
Been hit. Medic. Dante's been hit.
Dante's down.
Checkered flag's out, and these guys are still going. We're a minute after the check, and they're still hitting each other. Vicious here in Wichita.
That was a good go.
Boy, you got to be ready to play if you're going to come to Derby in Wichita.
There's that Ed Bowman's axle again.
Got to get your axles on tight, too.
So that was a finishing blow right there from number 26, Matt Longus. That just knocked the axle right out. The car number 1, Kevin Huggins, Coulterville, Illinois.
Old Skeleton Man putting on some licks. On board with Bowman.
On board.
Dave, what do you think? Skeleton Man going on?
Yes, he is. Matt Longus is your winner. He will go on, and the alternate will be Kevin Huggins in the 1-car Dutch overall tonight. How's the hitting?
The hitting is really tough. One of the toughest shows we've had all year. The track is perfect. It's drying out. A little dusty right now. But JC, he knows how to set up a racetrack.
What does he mean, a little dusty?
What do they mean, Dan, when they talk about setting up a good racetrack for demo derby? You've done this as a competitor. What do you like to see in a derby track?
Well, you like it a little bit fast, and you like a little bit better bite. Earlier it was a little bit wet, but now it's kind of drying out with all the wind that we've had, and they're able to get a little bit better traction, build up a little bit more speed, and nail these guys pretty good. Put some good hits on them.
Hopefully before we get to the main event, we'll be able to get the water truck out there maybe and put a little more water back down, so we'll have a lot of good traction when we get set for that main event, Dream, because remember, we're going to take it all out in the middle there and let these guys go at it. As you've seen so far, it's been a crazy night.
You know it was a pond when he said a little bit dusty. He meant big old dusty sitting up there. But you got a shot Somebody get a shot of Dante's hair. This flamingo hairdo he's got blowing in this wind in Kansas. It looks like Dante gonna come and take him down the yellow brick road.
It's a little windy
Burns,
here.
I'm coming over there and whip your butt.
Oh, well.
Yeah, Morgan.
We haven't found her.
No, we've been trying to, and Dancer. See?
Mustang. Now, his brother Jason sold him this car for a song. I mean cheap. I mean dirt cheap. An 80 Mustang, guys. Now, Corky, if you win this thing and you take the prize money home, how much more money are you going to owe Jason?
Probably more than I really wish I had to give him.
Is he going to ask for the whole 300?
I hope not.
That's what they're going for here, guys. 300 bucks if he can roll it more than a 0.5 so far.
300 bucks to roll my car? I don't know, Dream.
This car was their hunting wagon.
Yeah. Here we go.
Here we go. You guys need to get a little more gas in that Mustang. No! What is up with that?
Not well light.
Hot. He is hot.
I'll tell you what. Drive that Mustang right on out the back gate.
Yeah.
Don't even get out of the car.
Oh, that ain't madness.
Leave all the protective gear on and just keep driving.
Man.
Oh, my. Oh, my. That was horrible.
I wouldn't even go home.
No, give the car back to your brother.
Oh, man. Come on, this madness. Roll it.
Dave Burns.
Well, we're standing by right here with Corky. Corky, do you have an explanation for us?
Hey. Oops.
Get back down there.
Okay.
Go.
We're going to him right now. The officials seem to be telling Corky that they'd like him to try it again. I think.
Well, I think that's about. Yeah. Thousands of fans and millions watching across the country like to see him try it again. But I don't know if Corky's up for it. That's all right. You give it a try.
He's cutting off the ramp too much.
But
He
why
needs to
don't
climb
they just
up
go
it.
straight up it, Dan?
Well, it looks like he's coming at an awkward angle. He's not coming straight onto the ramp. He's kind of coming at about a 45-degree angle. He needs to hit it straight on, but keep it on the left side of the car.
Now, I tell you what, too, guys, we had seen this thing not on the air per se in Tacoma, as you said earlier. And one thing about it, the ramp was a little bit, I don't know if you remember this, Ralph, the ramp was not as high as this ramp right here. And the cars were not as big.
Well, he only went up about halfway, Dusty. That's
that's called,
didn't get up high enough.
He had that foot pull back. You know what I mean? It's like he got the police and he had his radar went off, and all of a sudden he took foot off the foot feet and went backing up.
Are you saying?
I'm gonna say it like this. That was pitiful. That was pitiful.
Are you saying that he
backed off of it?
It is 3 feet high at the top, guys, and that is higher than what we had in Topeka. It's 14 feet long, and they sure don't want to get off the top of that thing because they know that'll give a real hard hit. So this is a bit more intimidating than Tacoma.
Yeah, thank you, Burns. I done said that. Thank you very much. Get over there with Dutch.
He can't get it in gear. He's done, they say. The car didn't even roll over, and he broke it.
Bad car.
All the Chevy fans are just letting all their Ford buddies have it right now.
Yeah, all the Ford guys are really taking it right now.
Oh, man. Well, they deserve it.
Yeah, these guys behind us, these thousands here.
CountryCountry.com, your personal source for all things country. From race cars to country stars. Connect to Country.com. Well, the cruisers are set to go as we get back here to Wichita. Steve Evans, you ready to go with a little cruiser racing?
I am more than ready, Ralph. Here it is, the Hot Rod Lincoln, the legend, Tequila Rose, driven by Monty Ysidro. Monty, what's it like when you pull the pillowcase over your head?
Well, it's kind of scary, really. I don't know. That's the first time we've ever tried this, so it'll be an experience.
Did you learn anything watching that first heat?
Well, hope your gas man gives you the right directions, and hope you can do what he tells you to.
Good luck, man.
All right, thanks.
And by the way, the gas man has a throttle pedal just like you would find on the driver's side of most Hot Rod Lincolns. Ralph, what's the grid look like?
Well, looks kind of like this, Steve. Albert and Ernest Ramey and Gary Nolf and Gary Van Sickle in the first two.
Joseph Ewers, David Roden, Luther Holloway, Dennis Gonzalez, James Derringer, Walt Duncan.
Jerry and Bill Morrow in the 43. The 390 is Larry McCorgery and Raymond Hansen.
Number 812 is Monty Ysidro, Gerald Evans, Bart Tannehill, Kenny Gross, and Kenny Wilson, and Jeff Grantham. Car number 50.
Of course, the big question is, Dream, which one of these guys has a field to practice in?
Yeah. I'll tell you what, here we go. Boy, fans, take a look at this mess.
Monty Ysidro's having a problem getting off the starting line there.
Right off the in-car go.
There's our in-car. Gary Nolf and Gary Van Sickles are in-car, car number B80.
Oh, you're getting a good look at it here, too.
Look at.
Hey, you know what? They're going pretty good. I mean, the lead pack's probably going about 20, 30, 40 miles an hour.
I'll tell you what, they really are pushing it up here towards the front.
Oh, there's your leader.
Yeah.
Look at your leader screaming down into turn number 1, the 888 car.
888, there you go.
Justin Ewers and David Rodden.
Is that 888 or BBB?
I don't know.
We got BBB on our sheets here.
Stuck right now is what they are.
I tell you what,
they won 1-1.
Yeah, he got it. Wow, this is something, guys. I'm telling you. You talk about madness.
Crazy start to this one. Look at the big hit.
We had a little double destruction derby there. Car number 43.
Number 10 just veered off here.
That's got to be a sick feeling when your navigator tells you you're going off the track and you don't know which way to turn.
Yeah.
Well, let's check in with Dave Burns down there with the winners.
All right, and we're going to talk to the co-driver, Dave Roden, who did have his sight during this thing. Dave, you guys cleaned up. What was your secret?
We didn't practice nothing. I just told him either down or up or straight, and told him to scream and hit the brakes, and luckily we didn't get hit. And I was down a little bit more. I'd just go a little. I don't know how we did it, man. I'm just glad I'm so glad to see that white line.
When they were at the finish, they sure were happy. And next, they get to do it with 19 guys around them.
Well, that's going to be awesome when we get to that cruiser final, Dream. We get all those guys out there going at it together, driving backwards and blind. That's going to be incredible.
Yeah, you know, we've not only had a great night here tonight, but, you know, when you talk about what went on down in Naples, and we were all there, and it was entertaining, and it was fun.
Another rollover. Here we go. What's this one?
That's Brian Spino.
Oh, he's got some speed, Dream.
Yeah, he does. Well, there you go. Whoa, get over.
Oh, man.
Long slide, though.
Big distance.
Yeah.
Dave Burns.
Brian Spino, earlier your friends were home dividing up your belongings like you weren't going to make it, but you did. Tell us how it went.
It was pretty fun. First time I ever rolled a car. It's a rush.
In competition.
Yeah. I've never rolled one on the streets either, though.
Oh, that's good. That's good to hear. And he'll move on, guys. And unfortunately, though, he's only scored a .5, but he slid the longest of all the 3 guys we've had so far.
Well, he's got to get more than just sliding, though. He's got to get that thing to turn over a couple of times, Dream.
Yeah, when you take a look at what they're doing, Dante, he laid it out right. You know, he went ahead and, you know, watching that is one thing, but going in my mind what went on, you know.
All right, here's the grid. Number 6, Rob Baker. 36, Jeff Chandler. 4, Larry Grady Jr. 15, Jim Ryder. 41, Jay Weber. 53, Ron Stepro.
You had more luck holding back the Steelers, didn't you?
I felt like I was holding back the whole defensive line.
Well, here we go, guys.
These guys are fired up, too. Look at old Rob Baker, the number 6.
I think the Dream got them fired up. They're hitting now.
Fired up, I'll tell you that.
I haven't had that much excitement in years.
Oh. I'll tell you what, that's 41 now. Boys, I know I got to get back into it here. They talking to me on my headset and just filibustering with me about being a good boy. Well, I'm a good boy, all right. Well, Lord.
Jay Weber.
Fargo, North Dakota.
150 derbies.
P&M's going to Fargo later this year with Motor Madness. We're going to go sprint car racing.
All right.
For the World of Outlaws in Fargo. Motor Madness is going to be there.
They're the best. They are the best.
41 car, Jay Weber, self-employed, but he's won over 45 to 50 demo derbies. Jeff Chandler, Falls City, Nebraska, number 36. This guy's a nuclear power plant employee, and he's in demo derby.
He delivered his youngest son in front seat of family car.
Boy, I hope it was not that car he's in right now.
He's not a doctor, is he?
That sounds a little bit like Homer Simpson.
Wow.
Nuclear power plant.
Boy, they are sticking it out there on it.
53 Ron Stepro right there. Participated in demo derbies over 20 years.
He's another member of the Big Dog.
The Big
we saw
Dog.
them earlier, remember?
Yep. They got a big contingent.
This is why we came right here, guys. This is what it's all about. The Newsom thing, that's stupid. Morgan in Europe, you know, and Dancer somewhere in a phone booth.
Look at the wheels on that.
Oh, there's a good hit from the 6 to Rob Baker. 10 years he's been at this derby deal. He got third out of the Wichita Classical Clash. Remember that one?
Yeah, he did. Rob Baker's getting a little sandwich job there. He's out of it. He was in a bad position. All right, there's Stepro. He's going to try to hit number 36, Jeff Chandler, right there. Pretty good little nudge.
Yeah, they call Stepro the Intimidator.
You remember Jeff Chandler, the movie star?
The movie star,
This ain't him, is it?
No.
What was that movie?
But Jeff Chandler.
He made some great movies.
We're dating ourselves,
Yeah.
Dusty. We're dating ourselves. We're supposed to be young.
Wow.
Oh, there's a hit.
Young at heart, anyway.
You better believe it.
Okay, number 41, Jay Weber. Jay Weber's had a little bit of some banging going on. Look at his wheels. All 4 tires are flat.
I tell you what, that green and red car's starting to get after now as we get back into it just a little bit here. You're right. These guys have really put on a show here tonight, and it has been madness. There you go.
Hear that one.
53 getting after him.
That's Ron Stepro, the Intimidator, putting a little intimidation into this one.
Jeff Chandler's a nuclear plant employee.
He's a what?
A nuclear plant employee.
That's old Homer
a little
Simpson
explosion right there.
Well, it's over, guys. Dutch got to pick a winner here.
I like Stepro. He put in some hits.
Yeah, Stepro put some good hits in.
Member of the Big Dogs went at it. Watch him. Stepro in that 53, that green and red car.
Oh, good shot there.
That's Weber's 41. He put on a lot of good hits, too. I could be between either one of those two, Stepro or Weber. Who will Dutch Holland pick? Well, these fans here at 81 Speedway, boy, they're some of the best Derby fans in the business, Dave.
They most certainly are. They're having a great time. Now, Dutch, let me ask you, how hard was it to pick on that one? There was a lot of good hitting.
Well, it's really tough, Dave. I mean, these guys are really coming on. This track is really drying out. Their impacts are up probably 40 miles an hour back to back. That's 80 miles an hour. But 53 and 36 were neck and neck, and 53 took it all because he had 2 more extra hits.
Ron Stepro is your winner in the 53, and the 36 of Jeff Chandler. Guys, the Tasmanian Devil is painted about 15 different times on that car, all hand-painted by his wife. I think he scrubbed a few off that time.
And a look at some of the action from that last one. Well, we got plenty more Derby action for you, including our big final still to go. Don't go anywhere. Motor Madness is going to roll on. Speedway. You can see the huge crowd that has turned out for this Friday night Motor Madness at the O'Reilly Auto Parts Springtime Slamorama.
And here's
number 8.
Here's our 8th grid. Jason Perduzzi, Jerry Stanley, David Ridlin, Scott Jones, Chirp Prine, and Cal Hansen.
That's your lineup. Looking for another one to go on to the main event.
I'll tell you what, there's been some real great banging going on here. This has been madness. Here we go.
Well, look for number 11 here. He's always placed 2nd or 3rd, so he's going to be the guy to beat, I think. Carl Hansen.
White card number 11. Take a look at him. Backing up.
Corona, South Dakota is where he's from, but he can't get there. He goes. Now he's rolling. Whoa!
Number 20, Wade Kearns, or Cryan, excuse me.
Yeah, he just got hit. Louisiana.
He's been 5 years in the top 5 places for the last 5 years. So that's pretty consistent, I'd say.
And I tell you what, they let it all hang out here. They know the madness is in town. It's on the air right here, number 33.
Dave Ridler.
Yeah.
He's having a rough start here. They're banging him all over.
Now, he says he always talks to his car, gives him a 3-hour pep talk. What do you think of that, Dream?
Well, you know, after what's went on tonight, I believe that something like that could really happen.
The car wasn't listening.
What would you say to him?
I don't know, but the car wasn't listening.
I hear you.
You ever talk to yourself before going in the ring, Dream?
Yeah, well, yeah, I talked to myself tonight a little bit, too. The number 11 still is digging for it out there. 44.
Jason Pedruzzi, Wichita, Kansas native.
Point
96
champion in
and
the local
97,
circuit.
yeah.
Well, they're right up against the wall here, guys. I mean, we can reach out and touch them. Bringing you close to the action right here on TNN.
54 having a pretty good hit.
But Scott Jones from Winfield, Kansas, 11-year veteran.
How about that? His mother-in-law drives Derby, too, huh?
Yeah. Now, that would be fun. Wouldn't you like to? Whoa! That would be fun. I'd like to take it out on a few ex-mother-in-laws of mine.
There you go.
They probably think the same of you, though.
Yeah, we'll bring them on.
That's 44. They're tearing them up right here, man. Only 3 years in the Derby, and I guarantee you he's doing a good job. I'll tell you what, Dante Dutch got his hands full tonight.
I wonder if any of these cars are going to be able to fit it. Whoa!
Boy, number 11, Carl Hansen. Oh, man, I'm getting water up here.
We're getting something up
Somebody
here.
blew a radiator big time. Water.
Carl Hansen. He's always played second or third.
Boy,
I can see why after that hit.
Hansen got started slow, Dream, but he is coming on hard.
Yeah.
The 20th, Wade Crine, not so bad either.
Yeah, they only got about 20 seconds left to go ahead and put somebody away right here. Whoa, nice shot.
Well, you can smell the radiator fluid, can't you?
Oh,
yeah, you can.
Antifreeze in the air
You
here
can
in
taste
Wichita.
Oh, it's excitement right here.
Whose is that?
We got it.
Whoa! How about that motor?
Yeah, that one just blowed up.
That one's
Is that a
his.
tire?
Wow, look at that.
That's the motor in the wagon.
That's it, too, guys.
That was the motor Scott Jones letting go, I think.
Wow, there you go, right there.
He's in there somewhere. Boy, that was a great shootout. There was some derbying going on here. Look at this.
Dave Riddler in car 54. Scott Jones getting them together early. There's number 20, Wade Crine. Number 44, Jason Perducci.
Well, what action. Look at this, guys. It's picked up a little bit as the night goes on. Look at this. Yeah.
And loving it here in Wichita.
Loving it.
Boy, Dave, you got to be serious when you come here ready to derby.
I tell you what, I'll tell you who the winner is. It's Chirp, and these are his buddies right here. Came out to see him win. Chirp is your winner, Chirp Crine. And Jason Perducci is also going to advance. The alternate is going to be Cal Hansen, and it was tough.
You won, baby. You won. You won. Oh, man. There's your winner.
That was some good action.
Well, he's going to have to get that car ready to go because we've only got one more shootout. And then the main event coming up shortly. Don't miss any of it. Kansas. The O'Reilly Auto Parts Springtime Slamorama is where we are. Good hard hitting going on here at the O'Reilly Auto Parts Springtime Slamorama at 81 Speedway, Wichita, Kansas. Our Castro hard driver putting in some pounding here tonight. And we're going to be going on to another shootout here momentarily. Shootout number 9 getting set to go.
Our last of the qualifying shootouts tonight. And the grid is number 32, Christine Cheney, one of 2 women tonight. 32, Doug Miller. 38, Mark Easom. 60, Wayne Woods. 50, Billy Markley. And 5, David Shibner.
Well, the spaces in our main event are filling up quickly, Dan. Not many left.
Nope, we got, this will be the last bunch here. We can only take about 1 or 2 out of this one, and that'll be it.
Well, I tell you what, every one of them knows the importance of getting off right away with some good hits. Got to keep moving and dodging and getting around there. These guys ain't backing off tonight, Dante.
32, Christine Cheney, one of only 2 women that were in the field tonight.
She's only been in 2 derbies, but took first and second in both of them.
Her husband and brother build the cars for her too, Dream.
I tell you, that's great. I guarantee families get together, come out racing, come out doing the fans they hear in Wichita. Don't need nothing else going on but what you're seeing right here on your screen right now. Tremendous.
32.
What do you do?
She's doing a great job. Trenton, Missouri driver. There she is.
Mark Eason, there she is, Christine Cheney.
Go ahead and get a girlfriend.
She's got the whole family in her derby team.
She's in the middle, too. Look at that. She's got to get out of there, Dream.
Yeah, he's got to make a run for the border right there.
Good.
Well, watch out. Here it comes.
Good.
Double shot of my baby's love right there.
Not good there.
That's not how you score points and move on. You got to get out of there. So you got to lay some metal on him.
That was number 5, and David Shibner, and 37, Doug Miller, putting a hit on Christine.
I will tell you what, guys, number 50, we can't see him right there on the left. He's stuck up over here. He's got himself stuck up on one of these blocks. Look at it. He's spinning and going nowhere.
I'm liking Shibner in that white number 5, but the 37 of Doug Miller, he's running pretty good, too. He's been derbying for about 11 years.
He and Shibner, I think, are the old dogs, if you will, out there tonight. The experience.
Well, as we know, Dante, them old dogs will hunt sometime. You know what I'm talking about?
Well, that's not good.
This is not a very good situation for number 50, Billy Markley.
No, he's in a bad spot. You can't get out of it unless somebody come along and knock him off.
Hey, how addicted to derbying is number 37 there, that green car that's smoking? This guy, Doug Miller, named his kid, Dream, you ready for this?
Yes.
Derby Michael Miller.
Derby Michael Miller, you better believe it.
Well,
that's dedication.
That's dedication.
That's serious business, risky business going on here.
And he just got a hit put on him by Wayne Woods.
Where's 32 at? She's still going?
Yes, they're over in the other arena, though.
Where'd she go the other arena for?
She got knocked through the wall. That happened.
Oh!
Well, she just come back right here.
Hey,
whoa!
There's Shivner sticking it to him again.
That's it. It's over.
There are no barriers for this bunch.
No. Just got to pick a winner, guys.
We're not going to need the barriers much longer with the main event not too far off. Checkered flag as we're live with you from Wichita, Kansas on this Friday night edition of Motor Madness. Oh, the fans having a big time. A packed house here at 81 Speedway. Here's how it all began. That's Shivner's number 5.
And Doug Miller, early. 37.
Derby's dad.
There's Christine Cheney getting right into it. Number 32 there.
Well, she got stuck in the middle, you know, that Dante.
She took a good hit right there. That knocked that front right wheel off. Here she gets hit again by the two wily veterans, number 5, David Shivner, and 37, Doug Miller.
Who's going, Dave?
Well, it is going to be David Shivner from Blue Creek, Ohio in the 5 car. Also, Doug Miller's going to go from the 37, and Christine Cheney, she only made alternate. Dutch Holland and the scorers here have done another great job and a very close demo.
Well, it was a pretty close one. Those two cars look pretty strong, and I think they might stand a chance as we go on to the main event tonight.
Yeah, you know, and turning my attention as it has been done.
All right, these are the 3 winners for the last round. Shootout number 7, it was Ron Stepro. Ron, damage, what is it?
She's pretty rough. I think we can get her back out here. It's a big dog car.
All right, Sherp Crine, how about your car?
Front end's pretty well shot, but I think we can pull her together and give her a go.
All right, David Shivner, you got the least time of all of them. Can you just send it back out there? You got to hammer it out.
We're going to have to hammer it out, probably.
Okay, sounds like they're all going to be good to go, but little iffy on how long they'll go.
How good are their pit crews? We'll find out. The main event coming up from Wichita, Kansas. The O'Reilly Auto Parts Springtime Slamorama slams on. Steele and
Does that mean nobody won?
I don't know.
I just would go ahead and get them boys a 6-pack and send them on home.
Yeah.
I mean,
there's an idea.
Oh, man. Yeah. Oh.
Well, let's check in with... You like that one, didn't you?
That's good.
Steve Evans, you're up.
Well, guys, look who has found me. The biggest little kid on the planet. Are sometimes friends, sometimes nemesis.
Going to get in that Derby later this year. Now, the Cruiser final is what we're going to show you next. Steve Evans right in the middle of it as always.
I don't know about always, Ralph. You know, these guys have never raced in reverse before. I mean, who has? Now, consider reverse is the lowest gear in any transmission. So the smart thing to do would be to go to the junkyard and get the highest, tallest differential gear you could possibly find. So you'd have more speed and not max out on RPM in that reverse gear. I asked the guys if anybody did it, and they said, we didn't think of it. But next time. All in all, great show.
Leave it to the old drag racing guy to always come up with another secret of speed, huh?
They always know how to cheat.
Evans be trying to figure out how to put nitro in a Cruiser. Way to go, Evans. Secrets of speed from Steve Evans, only on Motor Madness.
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
Sir.
I bet you Musco lights all over the place.
I bet you can see at night.
I see well.
Steve Evans, I know you can see a good field in front of you.
I just did the stupidest thing. I wanted to interview the pole driver. I went to the last place driver for getting the racing in reverse. This is the pole, Jerry Plinner. And Jerry, now that you've had that heat race, what have you guys discussed? What did you learn? What is your strategy?
Oh, not much we can do other than what we did. We're going to change our signals a little bit. Learn to, you know, just take
In what way?
Patient.
In what way?
We're going to go up, you know, signals that down, up. About all you can do, really. There's nothing else you can do.
Okay, let's see here. See you in a few minutes, Jerry. Maybe next year we'll put 2 bags. Bag on the other, a 2-bagger. I like that.
Yeah, but, you know, the bag going backwards, too. That ain't helping.
Here's your grid, and as you take a look, it's Plennert, Richard, Joseph, Ewers and Rodden on the front row. Those are the cars that finished
1 and 2, or 1 and 1 in their
right.
respective. I was wondering, are they going to take a parade lap?
Yeah, that's
That'd be good.
That'd be interesting. Be interesting. I like the little chicken hanging down on the inside of the car.
Oh, here we go.
1 and 2 from the first 2 heats, making up the front row.
This is the first time you get a green flag and go backwards. Can you imagine Earnhardt getting a green flag just going backwards? Wow.
Okay, here we go.
The in-car camera in this too, don't forget.
I'll tell you what. If I was way out back, I think that'd be the best place to be.
Well, you know, it wouldn't be a bad spot in this one. Look at how it just opened up for our in-car camera.
Well,
72 out front. Derringers.
The Derringer brothers.
Don and Todd, they're your leaders. Big pile up there. They're going nowhere.
Right here, boy. He's got some challenge coming now.
He's on.
Here we go.
2.
Oh, is that? Can't see the number.
2A, I think.
Is that 72? The Derringer boys.
Yes,
boy, they got this thing. They've got a wire.
Oh, wait, not yet. Not yet.
Yeah, here you go.
Oh, it's not over yet.
28. Wow. Streeter and Bayer.
Oh, yes. Oh, great finish.
What a great finish to the
number
Cruiser
28, Troy Teeter and Gasser John Bear.
Wow.
What a great finish. That was a photo finish.
Fantastic.
That was madness right there. That was good. I like it. Maybe the rollover guys can go ahead and get in that thing.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the 3 that
Maybe
won.
these guys could back over the rollover.
Wow. Look at this.
Be better.
You don't want to be back in the pack here. They're a little tentative getting started.
Where did our winner come from? Did you see what row he was in?
Well,
there's the finish. 28 getting it.
We'll probably watch it again here. But
he's headed for the P-patch there, though.
He's going home for burgers.
Yeah. Best way to beat the guy to the line, take him out. He did.
This is
wins.
NASCAR in reverse.
Wow. I like it. Here's the onboard.
Oops. That was one of our onboard cameras, Larry Smith and Alan Durham, or Gary Nuff and Gary Van Sickle.
Hey,
there's David.
How's our winner doing?
Troy Teeter is, he looks pretty calm, actually. You couldn't see a darn thing out there. Did you know you were going to win?
No, we didn't. We just went in with the eyes closed.
Did you have any idea that you were going to have contact at the finish like that?
No, I didn't. I didn't even know. I thought we were still on the other side of the track as far as I knew.
How about the co-driver? Did you know you were going to hit there at the end?
Yeah, I knew it was coming, but it just matter who was going to cross first.
Hey, this is Demo Derby and everything else, guys. When you see it coming, just strap in and hang on.
Did you see our driver, Troy Teeter's shirt? He works for Saturn of Wichita.
Yeah,
Bet you they don't let him park any more cars on the line, huh?
Look at this, guys.
He's not parking mine.
Madness.
It's here.
The now legendary
guy and his heart's in it, but he's really upset now after talking to Pamela. I don't know what's going on there, but let me tell you what. They wore out a 6-pack of hammers on the number 37 car, Doug Miller. Take a look at all the beating they had to do in this car since that first heat. They've got it chained back together again. Aviata's just absolutely, this is a rolling junkyard here now, man.
Yeah, it is. But we're going to go out and have fun.
If the camera can pick it up, over on the passenger side, you'll see these great big double batteries. Now, when these engines get hot and they stall, they don't want to start, so you need all the cranking power you can get, right, Doug?
You bet. 2 interstates is what you need.
And let me tell you, an old Dutch Holland trick was 2 great big 12-volt batteries and a 6-volt starter. Remember that, Dutch? Here we go, main event time, folks.
Let's check in with Dave Burns.
You know, some cars were just made to be Demo Derby cars right from the start. Todd Constable in the 51. This kind of had Demo in the name. Todd, what kind of a car was this when you picked it up?
It was a demonstration car.
For one of the dealers?
Yes, from I don't know what dealer exactly. We found the paperwork in it, and it was a true demonstration car when it was new.
And obviously, he's demonstrating how to win a Demo Derby out here. But look at this, guys. He also had this horseshoe sitting in the car when he first picked it up. He bolted it on, and that's his good luck for the final.
All right. Thank you, Dave. Well, we're going to take away a break here just for... Not supposed to do that before you hit anybody.
That's not good.
And this is the big one, too. We're getting ready for it. That's car 48 right there. Wow, this is why we came, guys. This is madness.
Here's our lineup for the O'Reilly Auto Parts Springtime Slamorama Final.
Number 51, Ton Constable, Wes Whitaker, Bernie Vanderhoof, Lyndon Branson, Jet Fromholz, Kelly Lampe, TJ Kraft, David Johnson.
The darker colored cars and names, by the way, are the alternates. That 48 car was Scott Molman, the Monticello, Minnesota driver.
I tell you what, they are primed and ready. Dutch got them all. The best of the best. Find out who's number one tonight.
And remember, Dream, we have taken the center barriers out.
Yeah.
This is one giant front straightaway demo derby.
Here we go.
They've got half the straightaway to go before they hit each other.
Here they come, guys. Whoa! What a shot over there.
Serious impact. There's 53, Ron Stepro.
He was a good one.
He was a good one in heat number 7. Oh, number 17. What a hit, Bernie Vanderhoof.
He came out of heat number 2. He was one of the early guys. Oh, we got one upside down already. Look at that. That'll bring out a red flag.
Yeah, they'll shut this down right here.
Make sure that driver's okay.
Yeah, let's hope he's strapped in and okay there, guys. What hit were they taking right off the get-go here, Dante? Look at this.
Here it comes.
Number 44 car there.
Oh, got him.
Got hit twice.
That's Jason Pedruzzi, yep.
26 car hit him first. Matt Longst, the guy with that skeleton helmet.
Number 5, David Shivner.
Right
I was
there,
talking to his group last night, yeah.
Oh, I'll tell you what, there's stuff
His battery.
falling out. Yeah, I hope he's all right.
Yeah, let's get him out of there. Well, I'll tell you what, they've got a good safety crew here. They're right on the spot. The ambulance is right there.
I believe this is
He's
him.
crawling
There he
in.
is.
All right,
There he
good.
is, out of the car.
All right. Yeah!
All right,
Do it,
Jason.
Good. I like it.
A little dream flex.
Yeah, I like it.
Jason's tossed a few bales of hay in his day.
I'm telling you, the front of his shirt just
He's
about
eaten a
tells
few
it all.
bales.
What do you think, Dave?
Well, you know, Ralph, there are a lot of things I'd like to try in life. What Jason Pedruzzi just did is not one of them. What did that feel like?
Hey, that's part of the game. It's a heck of a ride. Heck of a ride.
Have you ever taken a ride like that before in your life?
No, I sure haven't, but it's
Who's this?
This is my sister, and she's very afraid right now. So, but it's okay. I'm fine. So it was a good time.
All right.
I'll move back next year.
Okay, Jason is out, but guys, obviously he's okay.
If they roll me over, I'll try it some more. If they roll me over, I'll go again.
Well, how about that? He's not done yet.
No. They got to get it back over now, get it back together.
Jason Pedruzzi took a shot. It flipped over.
Oh!
The O'Reilly Auto Parts Springtime Slamorama. You better be serious when you come to Wichita to Derby. Welcome back. Here's a look at our Maylocks moment. Watch this. The 44, Jason Pedruzzi. Oh, I need some Maylocks after that one. He gets sideways, gets lifted, and then put up on his side. He's going to need a whole case after that one as he goes upside down. Jason Pedruzzi, our Maylocks moment here in Wichita. Hey, Dream, you ready to fire these guys up, do it again?
I'm telling you, they're ready. They've been in a break, and they've been thinking about it, and they're ready to go. I'm still looking for Butterscotch out there.
Yeah, where is Butterscotch?
I don't know, man. I'm looking.
I don't know. You know, we're so busy looking at Pedruzzi. Who knows what happened?
Oh, good hit on car number 53, Ron Stepro there. Car 37, that's Doug Miller. Number 27.
Yeah, that old zebra car.
Jeff Fromholz. Yeah, there's that 36 car. That 36 Jeff Chandler.
Well, I tell you what, them station wagons, they're having a good time out there.
Somebody just let one go through.
Yeah, someone just lost an engine. Whoa! This cruncher, boy, I tell you what, they're really. This is the most aggressive one we've had this year.
By far.
By far, there's the hardest hitting one. Todd Constable, number 51. Self-proclaimed winningest Derby driver in the world.
Yeah, so a lot of these guys are getting a long run, too.
Yeah,
they bring it some power. They're bringing it. They're bringing it.
They're coming with it.
Whoa!
Oh, my!
What a shot!
Stepro in the middle of it.
Ow!
There's Stepro, that 45, that green and red car with the big T&N logo on the back. One of those big dogs.
There's 36. Jeff Chandler gets 45, putting a hit there. Jerry Perry.
Boy, this is
That's our
gonna be,
Texas boy.
Yeah.
This is going to be a
Driving
tough
Derby
one to
17.
call. This is going to be a tough one to call. Uh-oh,
Ouch,
big
he's right.
problems here.
Bad night for tires.
I'll tell you what, I'm still up. You know, there wasn't down here. I'm looking and wondering if Butterscotch is in there somewhere.
That's 18, Lyndon Branson. That's,
you know, still running. Of course, we didn't see what car he got in.
that's Wade crying.
Yeah, it's old Sharp right there. Remember, he had problems getting that car back together.
I don't think you're going to put that car back together again.
There's a lot of twisted metal out there.
A lot of twists.
Look at this.
Number 12, it's Wes Whitaker.
He came out of the first heat. There's that 37 car that put such a pounding on earlier. Doug Miller. His Kidman Derby, a little frustrated right now.
Well, they eating the wall
stuck
there.
in the wall there.
Well, you know, we also talked about how C. Ray Hall prepared this racetrack. They said they were getting great traction out there.
Yeah.
These guys are able to do that. It's one of the reasons why we're getting such big hits.
Well, maybe that's what, you know, got a lot to do where Dante was talking about being so aggressive. And aggressive is truly what they're being.
Dave Burns, how's it going?
We'll ask Dutch Holland. Dutch, who do you call so far here in the smoke and the mud and the carnage?
Well, it's very hard to see right now, but 45, 18, 53, 36 are your high point leaders right now.
Okay, and the 45 was the first one he mentioned, guys. Jerry Perry again.
There you go.
Got a long way to go.
Boy, he's been strong all night, Perry. There he is, that 45, getting hit there in that red and white car.
He's still moving, though.
He brought one of those big Texas station wagons with him.
Yeah, I tell you what, loaded the family up and brought it on down.
They can take a whipping.
Yeah.
Well, he was so strong in Florida that it's not really surprising to see him doing so well here. There's somebody not getting a whole lot of traction.
Getting none. Boy, what madness we got going on here in Wichita. Coming back later on in the year, too.
That's right.
Yeah.
The Intergalactica right here.
That's going to be a good one.
Boy, this is
a great one.
Oh, man, are we going to have a big hit here.
You'll have the best in the business here.
Well, we got
I can't even read his numbers. That's 34?
No, I don't.
That's Doug England.
Doug England.
14 or 34. Which one is it, Dante?
34. Earl Campbell.
Yeah.
Getting out of the field.
Tyler Rose.
Boy, Earl.
Man. Lyndon Branson got nailed by Jerry Perry.
Yeah.
Jerry's still having at it.
I'm telling you, Perry comes to play.
Yes,
he brings his stuff with him, and he comes when the whistle blows. He comes to play.
And gentlemen, he is setting the standard for what we can expect at the Intergalactic Crunch-Off back here in October. Jerry Perry, if he can hold on and win this one, he is really going to be the guy to keep our eyes on when we come back.
Number 18's moving real well, too, guys.
That's Lyndon Branson.
Yeah.
He was in heat number 3. Did really well in heat number 3. He won heat 3.
9-time Derby champ.
Wow, look at this guy right here.
Settling down the mud stud, they call him. The hit.
That's a miss.
Not quite as powerful.
Here comes Guess Who? Guess Who?
Woo! Jerry Perry, you're my hero. You know.
Go Texas.
Oh, boy. Jerry Perry, they love him here in Wichita. Look how he goes off and gets a good head of steam up.
He gets the run on this thing right here. This is the best we have seen.
Here he comes, Perry from the far side. Full head of steam.
And he's still moving. He's still moving.
That's vicious. Absolutely vicious.
Well, he's got another one moving down here.
The radiator spewing water.
Oh, man. He's still moving. Brother, Jerry Perry, get down with it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's madness.
Getting the crowd going. Here he goes. Look at that. You can see the belt turning.
Look at that.
He's saying, does anybody else want to come out and play?
Who wants a piece of me, says Jerry Perry.
Man, you know, I wonder one of these cars here, we're looking real close for Butterscotch. We got so wrapped up. Uh-oh, 18 still moving, don't they?
There's a lot of fight in those two dogs.
Lyndon.
Oh, look at, he lost his axle.
Lyndon Branson on
Look at that.
wheels.
Number 18. Lyndon Branson's on 3 wheels.
Boy, this has been one.
Uh-oh, you know what's going to happen
him here. Oh, baby, look out. Hold on tight, Lyndon Branson. Here comes the big hammer.
Wow. Yes, sir. If you're going to pull up, come on and get it.
Oh, man. He better not move unless you want that big hammer to pound you.
Here he goes.
He just looked out his window and saw his left rear axle sitting there next to him.
Found something to hold on to.
Oh, gave him a kiss.
A little smooch.
A little pity on the boy.
I'm telling you.
That's it.
Wow.
Well, guess who?
That was
Let's
fabulous.
guess.
Oh, yeah.
That was fabulous, guys. Oh, unbelievable.
Now that's a demo derby. Boy, do they love him here in Wichita.
He won the championship in Florida, the Florida free-for-all.
I hope both
Those Texas boys are tough.
When we come back here in October, this is the guy to watch.
Yes, sir.
He is going to be fearsome when we come back here in October.
I wonder if Butterscott's gonna, well, you know, I don't know. Wow.
Oh, look at that hit.
Boy, he comes and gets it. He brings it.
Bring him right to the pay window, didn't he?
Brought it to the pay window.
Coming with it.
There's the big hammer. Hitting him hard. Look at that impact.
Reeking from the freaking.
That's good. I like that. Plenty more madness coming your way from Wichita. Don't you leave us yet.
Love it.
Well, when you see leftover pieces like that, it's no surprise.
What car was Butterscotch in?
I don't know. I wish I could tell you.
There's our final results right there. Number 45, Jerry Perry. 18, Lyndon Branson. 34, Doug England. Number 12, Wes Whitaker. And 20, Chip Cryan are the final results.
Old Chirp there, yeah, he had a good run.
Jerry Perry was already in the...
Let's check in with Dave Burns. He's down there with Victory Circle.
Yeah, and Jerry Perry's getting the caps and the trophies, and we got wind down here still. The wind wasn't any factor tonight, was it, Jerry?
Oh, no, not at all.
All right, so the question now becomes, you win in Florida, you win in Wichita. Is it driver or car?
It's driver. I'm here to prove my point.
A little pride taken there. Now, what kind of a car are you going to bring to the next one? Same style, wagon, everything?
Yep, same style.
Got one at home right now you're using?
Yep.
How close is it?
It's not even started yet, so it takes a little while to get them ready. But
all right, Jerry Perry, the winner tonight, guys, he says is definitely the driver.
I don't doubt that. He did a fantastic job, Jerry Perry.
Standing by.
He paced himself. He set himself up when he lecked it on him. Boy, he hit him hard, Dave.
You know, I'm getting a little nervous. I'm getting just a bit nervous because they're shaking the champagne up here. But Lyndon Branson, the Mud Stud, second place tonight. What's your key here, Lyndon? Is it the mud?
It's the car I had underneath me and the good motor and good tranny, and things worked out tonight. I had a good crew come down here with me, and it was great.
And if it wasn't for a pain in the axle, he might have done just a bit better. Now we're going to move right over